Okay, people, today we are coming at you with tips to survive this coming recession. These tips are geared toward people in our industry, which is trucking. These tips are good for everyone.
Some general tips.
Through every walk of life, every nation, every universe, probably. Maybe.
We include the universe in all our
Why
videos.
not, right?
That's right.
So, would you like to start?
Number one. Can I go number one and then letter B? Number one. First, I think it's first in every book, every rules, you need to have your house in order.
And what does that mean?
Well, most people don't actually know where their money goes. And to be honest, if you don't write it down, it can disappear, right? I mean,
yeah.
I'm guilty of it too sometimes. Oh, look, I have a $100 bill. Oh, well, I went and got $3 in gas in the motorcycle, and then the next thing you know, I've got $5 left, and where'd it go?
Who knows?
Except you can also add a zero onto the end of it. Where'd it go?
Write it down. Budget it. Budget your life from now on out. Budget it.
And then look at what you're actually spending. I watch several finance podcast type things, and people sign up for subscriptions. So it could be Netflix, and they never watch it, and they have cable and other stuff anyway. It can be makeup boxes, like where you get samples every month that you probably don't really use anyway or need. It can be Amazon, like you bought it around Thanksgiving or Christmas time, and it was a deal then because you did your Christmas shopping with it and got free shipping and everything. But then you paid for it for another 8 months while you was trying to pay off the credit cards instead of actually using it. So Hulu, I mean, how many a lot of people have multiple TV subscriptions. How many TVs do you watch at a time?
So these penny ante things really add up over time.
If you think about it, $20 don't sound like that much. But if you have 4 or 5 things with $20 is $100.
You could use $100, correct? Correct.
$1,200 a year.
Yes, you could. Now, we got to look at this from, in this video, we are talking to truck drivers. But anyone can listen, right? Just like I said in the beginning. But truck drivers, a lot of viewers have not been in this industry for more than 5 years.
A lot of creators on YouTube have not
been in this industry.
Been an owner-operator or a lease operator for more than 2 to 3 years. They haven't been in this industry when rates were low.
And
they came into it when rates were high. At
the moment we are setting today is September the 20th, I think.
No. September.
Today is September the 20th, I think.
Okay.
For the purposes of this video, it's September the 20th. All right. Now we have October, November, and December. That is rushing ahead at full speed. My advice to everyone is to go out and work the next 3 months. Don't go home. Work. Work. And work a little bit more. And when you think you're done working,
now wait a minute.
Work some more.
Do you know why you should work all the way through till next year?
We're going to tell them.
Now let's have a pause. Tell me why. You should know this.
Because come February, rates are going to drop once again. Freight volume will drop when the brokers and the shippers see. They already know this. If you don't know it, they know that rates are going to, that the volume is going to be less volume than truck drivers available, so they're going to cut their rates. This is natural. It happens even in good years.
Every single year in February, it happens. It's the cycle of trucking. Every single year. But for people that haven't been in the industry that long, this is going to be an all-new low for them. So you need to work now when rates are going to be higher than they are in February.
This is correct.
And save your pennies. Without pennies, there's no nickels and no dimes.
Now, there's been a lot of talk about from other videos that I've seen about what can we do. And there are things that you can do. Small companies can band together, help you with backhauls and stuff like that. That's what I would do. I've done that in the past. But for the general driver, there's not anything that you can do except get your affairs in order at home and work as much as you can until it hits. Now, when I say get your affairs in order at home, that covers a lot of different things, doesn't it? When I speak of getting your affairs in order at home, I'm talking about if you wish to survive anything major, catastrophic, a recession, a broken leg, broken ribs.
Yeah, let's just say it's not a recession. Let's say that daddy or whoever is the primary breadwinner, let's say, God forbid, but let's say they get sick. They break 2 legs and an arm and 3 ribs, or they get some catastrophic illness where they are bedridden for 3 months and can't work. Whatever it is. I don't care what it is. It's just whatever, right?
Would that hurt you?
Life happens. Well, if I was bedridden, it would hurt me.
Her broken leg would hurt her.
My broken leg would hurt, and I would make you wait on me hand and foot and massage me constantly. But financially, if you have that 3 months, then it's not a catastrophic event.
Up until this year when we bought the new truck, because we used a lot of our savings to buy the truck, we kept 6 months of bills, the money for all of our bills for 6 months
Put back.
At the moment, we only have 3 months. I would advise you to have a minimum of 3 months of all of your bills. Not just your emergency fund, but you should have one of those too. Dave Ramsey all the way. But your bill money, even pay it up in advance or just put it to the side. But you need to have that. You can survive almost any trucking or life catastrophe if you have that money put aside.
Well, people also don't think about it, but in couples where generally, I'm just going to say it's the man that works, because a lot of times it's a man that's a primary breadwinner. If something happens to daddy, how many of us anyway have seen all of a sudden mama has to sell the house and everything she has because they don't have a dime saved?
Well, it would,
she can't even.
That would be good in life, though,
progress.
Because if you have a heart attack tomorrow, or if you die and you're gone,
Yeah,
it would be good if your spouse or whoever had a breathing
your
room.
life also accident proofs your family in a way that if something happens, they can still go on much better than if you have $0 sitting around.
Correct. What's your opinions, little dog?
He just wants to be
You
held.
have no opinions.
See this?
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Work now.
Please work through the holidays. Work as hard as you can, as often as you can. I know that that's
your family will
very,
still be there in February.
It's a very unpopular thing to say. And
it's a very unpopular opinion because everybody will say, well, family first.
This will not be a popular video with those people.
But you know what?
But if you want sound advice,
family first also means paying the bills.
that's what it means. There is no family if the bills are not paid, because you're living under a bridge in a cardboard box and no one loves you. So pay the bills. Thanks so much for tuning in. Any problems? Any questions? Comment below. Thank you.